Okay, sorry about that. So it was three terms, 1, 2, 3. So we need the GCF and then the box split in half with the T. So GCF, do you have a negative in the front? We do not. We have X, no, and then 1, 4, and 12. 1's the smallest. Obviously, the only factor is 1. We can divide anything's divisible by 1, but again, what's the point? Okay, so A times C, it's going to be positive 1 times negative 12. And that's going to be negative 12, and that's going to be a difference of 4. That's not a difference of 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. Found it. So I've got minus 4, so you got minus 5, and difference means the signs can't match. They have to be the opposite. Okay, so x plus 2 and x minus 6, because a is equal to 1 here. So that's F1, that's F2. So by now we know we set x plus 2 equal to 0. That's what you do when you're factoring. You're pulling the equation apart so that you can have an f and an f. So 1x equals negative 2. So there's your first answer. And 1x equals 6. Okay, next problem. 60x plus 30 equals 70x plus 45. Do you see a second power? No, you don't. So we don't use that. Use the other side. So we're going to box our x's up. And we need to get the x's over here. So I'm going to minus 70x. Then I drop the equals. So 60 minus 70 is negative 10. Plus 30, and then 45. Okay, now the non-x's have to go over here. So I'm minus 30, minus 30. So I have negative 10 times x here, and then that's 15. And then it's time to divide. So I get x, 15 divided by negative 10 is negative 1.5. Okay, we're back to having a second power right there. X to the second power plus 12x plus 32 is 0. So we're equal to 0. And there are 1, 2, 3 terms. So I'll be using my GCF and then my T table. Okay, GCF, I have no negative. If there's a negative here, we've got to put it as negative. X, no x, and then 1, 12, and 32. So 1 is the smallest. The only factor is 1. As we know by now, we don't worry about this if it's a 1. So I take A times C. 1 times 32. That's positive, so positive 32. Positive, you're looking for a sum. That equals 12. That does not add up to 12. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Does that add up to 12? No. 32 divided by 3 is a decimal, so let's divide it by 4. 4 and 8, and 8 plus 4 is 12. So I have my two factors, plus 12, so you get a plus 8, and the sum means the signs have to match, so plus 4. So A is 1, so you just go x plus 4 plus 8, and I get my two answers. So x plus 4 equals 0, x plus 8 equals 0. Negative 4, negative 8. Boom. Second power, 2 terms, second power 3 terms. There's no second power there, and you have a second power 3 terms again.